Hello guys, this is Lewis the Trail W jumping back in with part 5 on building the best city on the worst map. Now from where we've left off, I've done a few things off camera. I've just shaped the river here a bit, added in a few more houses, and I'm going to add a nice little building here of some sorts. I've also added a few caves in here from the new, I think it's from the disaster pack to be honest, which I thought were really cool, kind of caves to the centre of the earth. I've also down here decided to put in some canals because I just wanted to see how they would look, and I'm going to start filling them with water. I've also built a spot here which I'm going to turn into a lake. Down here as well, I've just been finishing off more square and it is absolutely perfect now as well. I like that very much. And also just flattening the land here while raising this area ready to be building our dam on the other side. I've also completely flattened this out, which took most of the time because obviously it was very expensive. So now jumping in, what we're going to be doing in this episode is continuing on with more square and the city itself by probably building something up here, a nice size city, but using the high density buildings as well, which will massively increase our population. So starting off, we're going to start by doing that as well and actually laying out the city plan itself, so I'll jump straight in with that now. I have just discovered while building our area a wolf, which I didn't even know there were animals in this game. That's awesome. They can follow him around. I can rename him. Well, let's call him Clive. There you go. Don't know if that's how you spell it, but I'm spelling it like that. That's kind of cool. I did not know that I could do that as well. But anyway, I'll continue on building my new area. Okay, so what we've built here is our new district. It just looks like this. The roads connect up quite nicely there, and I'm also going to connect it to the highway here at some point as well. Now, what I'm going to do is, you can also see I've got a back entrance there as well, is put down some shops down here. I'm going to put the offices, I think, on this side down here, and put a few more shops down here. So a nice little shopping complex like this in here. Now, that means they should be fairly easy to get in and out of for the trucks themselves, because I don't really want them driving in the centre of it as well. Let's select all of that. Where is it? There you go. And then also what we're going to have to do very shortly as well is actually name the district itself. So let's do that now as well while we're here. Washington Heights. I got that fairly quickly, and I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Purely because obviously it's slightly high up and Washington's absolutely fine with me. So let's select all of this as well and make this Washington Heights. So while building, I've just been reminded that I do want some form of monument, like a library is a bit too big, to go in here at Mill District as well, just to fit on the end. So I've just got to decide which building that's going to be, because there is a lot of good options. A few of them are locked. Locomotive Hall, that's quite cool, a new one there, and Traffic Park, they're all new there. Now the City Hall itself would do quite well. It doesn't really fit the style. So I'm thinking perhaps, what's this? Grand Central, that's far too big. There are a lot that belong in this city. I want something slightly smaller, like a tax office. I think that works. No one really gets much pleasure from that, but I think it looks quite nice there. There we are. Just wanted that because I thought it would be aesthetically quite nice. A lot of deaths down there, but anyway, let's continue on building Washington Heights. You can see it's progressing quite a bit, which is nice. Wonderful. So now that Washington Heights is growing very, very well. Oh, new tower block there as well, and a bit of a fire. I'm going to look at starting to fill this canal with water as well. Now, thankfully, I've got, where is it? It is, it's not in here actually, it's in this section here. Water, that's the one I want. Fresh water outlet. So what I can do is I can actually have it pump out excess water. Oh, so we're just building and we actually hit the 11,000 threshold without realising it. What's quite nice is unlocked a monorail, which I really do like the idea of, and a cable cars as well. A lot of other things like monorail related stuff, of course. Multi-platform Blumeneck, a lot to do with transport, and most modern yoga. Not yoga, God, what am I saying? Hydropower plant as well. Now the plan is, what I would like to do is, I can show probably using this. Let's do it on areas, right. So the plan is, here, we'll dam the tube across, but also I'd like cable cars going from the, this tile here up to this tile here, because there's a mountain up there, so having a cable cart from there all the way down to the bottom would be really, really cool. Now, our population is only going to increase. We need to get it to 17,000, but we'll do that quite quickly because of these high-density housings. You can see they're coming out quite quickly. Yeah, I'll have a look at all of them, don't worry. And I've also been given a massive burst of money, which I don't really ultimately need, but that's fine. So we're going to continue building on with the the districts here as well, and then we'll have a little look at it later in a bit as well. I'm also thinking I might go back to the city design, kind of the grid design, which I quite like, so I might have a look into that now as well. Right, so Washington Heights is growing very, very well. You can see here it's expanding massively and our population is increasing as a result. What I'm thinking is of building this grid system here, which I already have, to be honest, expanding it all the way back and having this as the huge city. Washington Heights is going to be a district of it, and then you'll have more square below, and we'll work our way all the way down, which is quite nice as well. Now, also, because our population is increasing, we've unlocked loads of more things. Well, our next milestone is at 17,000, so we're going to need to get some high-density residential in here to do that as well. So I'm going to continue building on Washington Heights until it's fully complete by throwing in things like monuments like that one, and some parks as well to increase its kind of demand, I guess. And then we'll also increase, you can see in the bottom corner, we need more industry and we need more services. So let me increase those two as well. Right, so Washington Heights is coming along really, really well. I'm really happy with it. It looks quite beautiful. It's a bit too symmetrical for my liking, but it's fine. And we've got a nice canal here with flowing water as well, which we'll be able to use to connect to the ferries eventually down there. Now, what's also quite nice is... oh, graveyard's filling up, that's not great. We're expanding here into the district. I've put some offices in here as well, and they'll slowly expand. You can just hear the levelling up, which is perfect. I'm thinking as well as throwing in something else. Something, what's that, a yoga? Is that Central? No, it's Central Park. I want to throw in that yoga thing. Where is it? That I unlocked. Where is it? I thought I had it here somewhere. I thought I just unlocked a yoga place. Maybe it is here then. Something like that. No, the Central Park again. Helicopter City. Like that. No, Panda Sanctuary. Let me quickly find this. Where was it? Well, that's where it was. It's in healthcare as well. Yoga center as well. So I'm thinking of squeeze that in here. Like that. Yeah, there we go. A lot of people like that as well. Oh, waste is becoming an issue, is it? Oh, we're producing more than we can handle. And I've had to put in one of these recycle plants down here, which I don't really like. Squeeze in a second one there. Wonderful. Now, with the Washington Heights district expanding a lot more, I think we're going to have to leave things for there as well. Now, I've literally just thrown in those residentials. They've gone up very quick, so there's clearly high demand for it, and it is doing really nicely as well. Oh, what's he moaning about? Shop more customers, is it? Educated workers, that's fine. Well, that'll sort itself out very shortly as well. So in this episode, what we've done is we've built on here Washington Heights, which looks wonderful there as well. Looks a bit kind of like Chicago vibes with this kind of canal going through, which I really like. We're going to use that for the ferries. Now down here, of course, Moore Square hasn't really been touched, but it's connected up quite nicely to Washington Heights. We've built just this little kind of private district here, which I'll add on a bit more over time as well. We've also started the canal here, but you can see it, because of the water level, it does ferret out very quickly as well. And also, we have about to reach the 17,000 threshold as well. Now, 17,000 unlocks us this tile over there, so we're going to start damming at that point as well. But that'll be in the next episode, because in the meantime, I've been LewsDestroyer. That's been part 5 on building the best city on the worst map. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. See ya, and goodbye.